Welcome back to Silver Sanctuary. We got something special today. It was very, very, very highly requested by the Renegade, who you guys have given me a very warm welcome to. Ren, a good, nice introduction, and told me where to go. This is where I was told to go next. It's Hi Ren. Apparently, it's what is like his most popular thing that put him on. For those that don't know, I'm honestly very eager to get into this. I'm very interested. And yeah, I have no idea what to expect, and I'm not gonna try to expect anything based on my last experience with Starry Night. So let's just go ahead and jump into Ren. 9 minutes. Let's sit back and enjoy. I'm gonna try not to pause much because I feel like it's a lot of times it's best not to. Immediately to me, this reads as like Asylum has giving him his one last wish, which is the guitar. Oh my goodness. That bass note. Okay. Hmm. Okay.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ran. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've
Yeah,
learned some new coping
schizophrenia,
skills.
right?
So I haven't
That's
really
what I was
needed
thinking.
much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in
Or
the
is it
sound
just the
of
voices
white noise.
around
Follow
him?
this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not left over dinner, I'm not
Come on,
scraps on
Ren.
the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my
I
music's
like
not
it.
commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics, or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my
Right.
music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me, that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
Let me stop right there. I just want to say something real quick. I don't like to pause it, and I feel like he is definitely like, he's creating like a masterwork when he does his stuff. Like he's this is meant to be played and enjoyed like that. But so he's having a conversation with his like either the outsiders or his inner self. Yeah, his inner self, because he said we are I am you, that kind of thing. We are we. And he's just going back and forth with like his mind, and I think it's a very interesting perspective right now. I want to just see the rest of where we get into from here before I say too much.
Man, you sound so pretentious. Ran, your music is
And
so
it sounds good.
self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky. Having me
I do.
inside you to guide you, remind you, to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal. Next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man. You're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Not man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man. You're wrong. When I write, right I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
I don't get the Plan B.
We've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore.
I start thinking when I start thinking about lines too hard, I start missing stuff. I gotta.
Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you. I don't need you. I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself. I'm a genius. And I will be great.
Genius. You see how you think? I gotta bring that back. His facial expressions.
I'm a genius.
That's hard.
And I will make waves. And
I gotta talk about that after.
That's right. Speak your truth. Your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it. Music.
Yo, I gotta stop that. That's kind of crazy. He was just being confident. He's being confident in saying that stuff, and his inner self just took that as a God complex. That's crazy, cause like that. I mean, geez, like he's basically saying like he's just trying to feel good. He's trying to be himself and like bring that out of him, and like his inner self is like just pushing it back down, like saying no, you don't even have the right to do that. Like I feel like I relate to that. It's his inner self is basically saying you don't deserve to be confident like that, you know? You're being arrogant. That's crazy.
Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius, and I will be great, and I will make
He's just trying to
shake up the whole world beneath it. That's
wow.
Right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you
and he
say
twists
it.
Like
music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then.
Jeez.
Fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father
oh
of
my
lies.
goodness.
Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend.
I like how he said Ren there. He's going crazy on this guitar. He went crazy on the guitar that whole way through. Let me not pause this. I just want to acknowledge the guitar for sure. It's just as big as the vocals, just as big as the acting.
I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs.
Do it.
That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that make to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, Iroquois minted different side.
He stresses well. I like that. It's weird. I feel like it's meant to sound weird. It's twisty turny. Jeez, that was crazy. Like he started going. I didn't expect it to go that long with that, like that scene. I guess that theme, like it's like 30 seconds back now, and the way he starts going crazy with the guitar as well with it, they're blending together. It gives that effect of like we're moving. It's rapid, you know. And then I said when like towards the end is when I started pointing out the lights. Like they started throwing those lights all over the place. Like it's flickering with it. It just gives that effect. Like we're moving. This is a transition right here. Ooh. That was a transitional period and we're settling back down. That's what it feels like. And we did come off of him. We did come off of him like talking to himself and feeling more resolved, you know, in that second verse.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. Right. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier.
Interesting.
It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods.
Makes
And
sense.
I must not forget, we must not forget that we are human beings.
I like that. I feel like this is supposed to be an introduction to Ren. I know you all told me to start here as my introduction, but this feels like it was crafted to be the introduction. That's kind of what I get from it. This is a whole experience, honestly. I mean, I thought about this today in conjunction with Starry Night. 8 minutes and 9 minutes. This felt nothing like 9 minutes. This felt like it went by so fast because it keeps you entertained the whole time, and it goes like rapid. It's moving. Like I want to start do the whole thing again personally, but I just don't want to make the video too long. But I know you all are gonna watch stuff, but I'll just try and focus on the, key things, I guess, to me. There's a lot of lyrics and stuff I want to go back and see. I don't want you all to get mad about me not watching it either. So I want to see, like, we started with that and went back to it.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren.
His acting the whole time.
I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately.
So you all did enlighten me about his condition, like Lyme disease, not getting diagnosed for like a long time, several, like 6 to 8 years, something like that. And him having struggles, even though he like said he, had the issues, this and that. It's a very interesting story. And I do keep that in mind while watching some of this stuff. So like, yeah, going back to the end there, that's like what he's referencing. I feel like here, right?
Shouted out into an... When I was 17 years old,
How old is he now?
Shouted out into an empty room.
This is 3 years ago, right? Yeah.
Into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences.
Like that's what I'm.
Autoimmunity,
Right.
illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners.
But he turned like it from what you all tell me and from what I gather, he's turning that into like not only positives but like influence and ambition and moving and using it to drive him forward in a very creative way, it seems, a very engaging way. Let me go. So I want to hear the second verse
They even
again.
play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me, that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ran, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be.
I think that's interesting because I like. I mean, I very much would. I like when artists get deep, you know, and show their vulnerable side more so. So, but a lot of people do.
Having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal.
I want to hear the next verse. I want to make this too long because I really just want to watch this whole thing again, honestly, like twice more at least. But I want to focus on certain
That's
things.
just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. I'ma fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I no stop causes division. I
Alright.
live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
That's a powerful part there. That ending is powerful right there. It adds emphasis. I believe this is us getting back into. We're resolved.
I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was
Yeah.
made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before.
Will
Face
is
to face
eternal.
with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some
That
people
tone is
know
crazy.
me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
That's right. This is Hope talking to him. So like, it's still like his inner self, you know, but like a hopeful version of his inner self, where it's like whatever in the situation brought him that hope, that feeling, you know, is whenever he gets that feeling rising up in him, he is like, this is that aspect of him, that perspective. I just think it's so like clever. I think it's just creative, and all of this is done in the most minimalistic setting, like that. Nothing changes really except the lights, which play a huge part in the production of this entire video because of how adamant they are with like just the timing and the usefulness of the lighting. So this is a very powerful video in
You know how
a
I
lot
know
of
that
right
I'll
ways.
prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames
Right.
that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch your shade. So coward the man I've become.
Hold up, I'm gonna go back there because I want to hear him sing again, but I also want to talk about
Many names also.
the
Here when
lyrics
you
on
loosen
this
the
part.
noose on the rope.
That right there is pretty
Some
crazy.
people know me as the
because like basically in case anybody doesn't get it, like the voice you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope is talking about obviously like hanging yourself. So like if you, I like to think metaphorically or abstractly. So like it doesn't have to be, you know, just on the neck or on the nose with it with like actually just hang yourself, but like it's anything that has you feeling to that point, is whatever that stimulus is, that negative, you know, aspect in your life basically. And so but the hope, that inner thing that rises in you is that one little aspect, that one little thing that makes you say, yeah, let me put that down, let me take this off, let me drop that, let me, you know, that kind of thing, you know. It's pretty interesting.
the voice that you hear when you loosen
Like,
the
he's
noose
clever.
on
I love the
rope.
perspective.
And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain.
And he
I
stands
didn't
here
once
today.
flinch your shade.
He stands here today. That's so he's already know hope is the reason he's still here. That's why he knows he'll prosper, because there's always hope.
So coward the man I've become.
And then we
When I
flex the
sing from the
vocals.
top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that make to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
Nice. And he's talking back to the other. And then we drop right into that. Start getting the lights. This is an interesting choice in, like, I don't know, like just like the song, the vocals, you know, the way he's singing. I'm curious if there's any like particular anything. I don't know. I feel like the note he's hitting, the specific, like the particular. Like this sounds like it could be like a chant, like an old like tribal chant or something. That's the vibe I'm getting from it. I don't know if that's off base or not, but like I feel like to me it feels like there's a reason for it because this is pretty prominent in the song. So I'm curious if there is anything like that. It feels haunting. Jeez. Like it feels haunting. It feels like there are like spirits rising, which is interesting because I've been saying like it feels like something rising inside you. Like I don't know. Honestly, it feels like this feels very intentional. I feel like everything I'm thinking about it is like exactly what he's trying to put into my mind. And we'll finish by watching this one more time. Finishing out with this.
Into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences. With autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath.
Students is interesting.
It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance.
He's saying that's his purpose, essentially.
The more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled.
Yeah.
So I got older.
It's like a rope or something that's around you that tightens, you know, the more you struggle. That's the vibe I got from it first listen.
And I learned to relax. And I learned to soften.
Yeah.
And that dance got easier.
I like that.
It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods.
They don't have that struggle.
And I must not forget, we must not forget that we are human beings.
That's what makes us human, and we are human. So saying there's no reason to not show, you know, what's inside, essentially. When I first watched it, I was thinking like there's no reason to not bring things out, bring out what's inside of you, not to be yourself, that kind of thing. He's powerful. I mean, I feel like that's like out of the two videos that I've watched now, my introduction, which apparently my last one was not the proper place to start, but it happened and I liked it. So, but we're building up to that now. I will be doing the Tales, you know, the Jenny and Screech, I believe is next. But this is, I feel like I have a very unique artist on my hands here, that according to you guys as well, has something different to say in just about every video or every song. That's kind of what I'm getting from him. So I'm enjoying it. I feel like I'm gonna enjoy the ride, and I'm looking forward to his conceptual pieces, like being able to craft like projects together like that. Like there are 7 or 8 whatever tales, and I'm starting on number 1, so I feel like that's gonna be fun. But I appreciate all you guys, the Renegades, for flocking in, joining me, and letting me know what's up. So definitely follow along. If you like this video, please hype it up, give it a like, do what you need. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching and joining me in Silver Sanctuary. Stay tuned for the next installment of Ren.